Hello class 9. Today I am going to teach you what? Part 3, that is part 3 of impact of Jainism on Indian culture and society. Yesterday I finished it. Now today, that is life of Gautama Buddha. First part, second part I completed already. Now third part, that is life of Gautama Buddha. Now, in the 6th century BC, India became the birthplace of a popular religious movement known as Buddhism. So again I am repeating, in the 6th century BC, India became the birthplace of a popular religious movement known as Buddhism. Now, even at a young age, his mind was inclined towards deep spiritual matters, and he was not attracted to the luxurious of royal life. So at a very young age, when he was a child, from that time, because he was a prince, he was not attracted towards the luxuries of the life of the royal family. Now, then, when he was gradually developing, at that time, the sight, S-I-G-H-T, the sight of an old man, number 1. Number 2, a sick man. Number 3, a dead body made him seriously sick, because he thought, what is life then? Life is consisted of so many things: old man, old age, sickness, and dead body. And he started to think about the futility of worldly pleasures. At that time he saw a sage. In the face of the sage, full of peace. So, no disturbance in his face. So what happened? These four sights ultimately helped him to live the princely life, and these four sights are called the 4 great sights in Buddha's life. So these 4 sights, my student, question may come. At the end of the chapter, I will discuss the question answer. Now, page B37, the Great Renunciation. Gautama's mind was set in finding a solution to the problem of human suffering and death. So Gautama's mind was set to find a solution of human suffering and death. At the age of 29, he broke all the worldly life and left his palace as an ascetic in search of truth. This event came to be known as the Great Renunciation. What is Great Renunciation? Question may come. So Gautama's mind was set in finding a solution to the problem of human suffering and death. At the age of 29, he broke all the worldly life and left his palace, and he started his life to find out something in search of truth. This event came to be known as the Great Renunciation. Then page number 38, all of my students, the Enlightenment. Very important. After Great Renunciation, the Enlightenment. Gautama visited many places and met many Brahmins and religious teachers, but did not get any answer. Answer means, was there any remedy of these 4 sights, what he observed, and how he would get peace? One day he took a morsel of food to keep himself alive. Because of such an action, his companions, as he had taken some food, his companions were not taking any food. All the companions left him, deserted him. He gave up penance. he sat under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya and remained in meditation till he attained spiritual knowledge. Till he attained spiritual knowledge. Ultimately, the true light dawned to him, and he came to be known as Buddha, or the enlightened one. So, when he came to be known as the enlightened one, when he started his meditation to attain the spiritual knowledge, ultimately the true light dawned to him, and he came to be known as Buddha, or the enlightened one. The spot where he got this enlightenment was considered a hallowed place, where now stands the Mahabodhi temple of Bodh Gaya, and the peepal tree under which he sat is known as the Bodhi tree. So all the Bodhi tree, what is called enlightenment, great renunciation, all are important. After the enlightenment, Buddha proceeded to the deer park near Sarnath, where he gave his first spiritual sermon. For the next 45 years, he moved from place to place, preaching his simple message to rich and poor alike. And many people accepted his teachings. He attained nirvana at Kushinagara in 486 BC at the age of 80. Now, all of my students, Teachings of Lord Buddha. All of you look at the book Teachings of Lord Buddha and the main doctrines of Buddhism. The foundation of page number B38, Teachings of Buddha. The foundation of Buddha's doctrines was based on Four Noble Truths. What are these Four Noble Truths? Which he emphasized in his teaching. Which Buddha emphasized in his teaching. The Four Noble Truths are: number 1, the world is full of sorrows and sufferings. Number 2, the main cause of suffering is man's desire. Number 3, suffering can be removed by getting rid of desire. So Buddha always he told that the main cause of all suffering is desire. If we can remove our desire, our life will be full of pleasures. Next, one can overcome desire by following the Eightfold Paths. We can overcome our desire. Buddha said that the root of all sorrows in our life is our desire. Then again he said that we can overcome our desire by following the Eightfold Paths. The Eightfold Paths. What are these Eightfold Paths? Number 1, right faith. Number 2, right aspiration. Number 3, right action. Number 4, right living. Number 5, right speech. Number 6, right effort. Number 7, right meditation. And 8, right contemplation. These are the right Eightfold Path. These are the right way must be followed in our life. What are these? These Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is but these are all the middle path, not various severe strictness, nor very liberal. Middle path. Buddha always told that follow the middle path. The Eightfold Path is the middle path, avoiding two extremes. Now, then karma theory, Buddha's famous karma theory. What is that? Buddha believed in karma theory. Whatever a man sows, he reaps. Number 3, what we perform in our life, we have to get the reward according to this. Number 3, nirvana. Man's ultimate aim in life is to attain nirvana, the final bliss which is free from desire and sorrows. That is nirvana. That is, we have to become free from all the worldly sorrows and sufferings. This is known as nirvana. 4, existence of God. Buddha was silent on the existence of God. Next, ahimsa. One of the prominent teachings of Buddha was ahimsa. 6, no faith in caste system. In Buddhism, there is no trace of caste system. Buddhism was open to all people, irrespective of rich and poor, of any sections of the society. That's why mainly the people of the downtrodden class, they embraced Buddhism. Now, 7, emphasize on character. Buddha gave much importance on character. Get stress on the development of character. We must develop a good character. Now, next, spread and growth of Buddhism. Why Buddhism spread so many countries of the world and why it became so popular? Number 1, main reason is Buddha's teaching was very simple. Then simple language. He used very simple language. Now, in Buddhism, no caste system, no difference based on caste system. And Buddha was a model of calm and modesty, a great leader. He attracted the common mass of the society. Next, the Buddhist Sangha. Buddha founded the Buddhist Sangha and spread his teachings far and wide. In his Sanghas, there were male members known as bhikkhus and female members known as bhikkhunis. All the bhikkhuk and the bhikkhunis led a disciplined and organized life, renouncing all the pleasures of world and engaged in preaching the doctrines of Buddha. Next number, royal patronage. One of the main reasons why Buddhism spread so many countries is the royal patronage. Great rulers like Ashoka, Kanishka and Harsha embraced Buddhism. 8, Buddhist Council. The Buddhist Council holds discussion on various important religious issues connected with Buddhism. Next, the universities, Buddhist universities. The universities of Nalanda, Takshila and Gaya became important centers of Buddhist education. These universities attracted students even from the foreign countries. Now, then one important point is Buddhism was divided into two parts, two sects, ACCTS. One is Hinayana, another is Mahayana. So students, one is Hinayana, another is Mahayana. Now, what is Hinayana? The original Buddhism is known as Hinayana. What is Mahayana? The great vehicle, the reformed Buddhism. Now, Mahayana Buddhism. Mahayana Buddhism believed that Buddha was the incarnation of God, like Rama and Krishna. They accepted the Hindu theory of incarnation and believed that Buddha was an incarnation of Adi Buddha who came for the salvation of mankind. Now, look at page number 40. All these from 4040 page number. Hinayana Buddhism. The Hinayana belong to original sect, looking upon Buddha as their guide and following his simple teachings. They did not look at Buddha as an incarnation of God or as a savior. So, Buddhism in two parts, Mahayana Buddhism and Hinayana Buddhism. Now, next class I will teach you the remaining part of the chapter, and also I will give you few question answer. Okay? Okay, thank you very much.